Welcome back. In the first trial of our experiment, we increased the mass of the object that was spinning in the circle at a constant speed. We kept the speed the same using the metronome, we kept the radius the same, but the mass kept increasing. To increase that mass, but to keep those other things constant, we had to increase the radial net force. We had to increase about how hard we had to pull with the string to keep it going at that speed in the circle. In the second version of our experiment, we increased the speed of the stoppers going in a circle. To do that, we started with a speed that was matching up with 1 revolution per beat of the metronome that you can hear in the background. To increase the speed, we had to go more revolutions for that same beat of the metronome. So if we were ever going to quantify this experiment, we'll have to make sure that we decrease the amount of beats per minute we have to increase the speed to go around the circle. In this last version of the experiment, we're going to change the radius. To do that, I've grouped off certain stretch sections of the string, and we're going to start with a small radius, and we're going to leave more and more string out as we go. I'm going to try to keep the beats of the metronome synced up to 1 beat per cycle. To increase, I'm going to let out some more string. And some more string to increase the radius another time. And lastly, gotta get that. I'm noticing as the radius got bigger and bigger, the radial net force, or how hard I have to pull on that string, is actually getting smaller and smaller. So, as we increased the length of the radial net force decreased. But you know, if the radius kept getting longer and longer, that means each time the stopper went around in circles, it traveled a greater distance. So that means we may have to do a little bit of math, figuring out the circumference and the change in time to keep the speed the same. The mass stayed the same, and our beats per revolution stayed the same, but I think our speed might have been changing because the circumference changed. We'll have to look at that some more.